and welcome to the Orkney Series. We're here on Burger Hill, a very, very blustery Burger Hill.
Blustery Burger Hill. Now Orkney, as you all know from watching the Orkney Series, is always beautiful with the sun, but alas, it's not always warm.
Today, but we're going to talk to you about another track in our album, and this is called Wind Dancers. The first tune in this set is written by Gina, and she was commissioned to write it by the St Magnus International Festival to help mark the centenary year of George Mackay Brown. Wind Dancers is mentioned in one of his poems called Fiddler at the Harvest Home.
As you can see, it is very windy, and people in Orkney have been utilising this wind power for many, many years. In fact, we can date it back to as far as the 18th century, where they used to have primitive windmills, and then continuing on in the 19th and 20th century, they used windmills to grind up the grain and make flour and meal and everything. So yeah, and some of those old windmills, not these huge massive wind turbines that you can see behind us, but the old ones are still scattered about the county to this day, just ruins of them though.
So the UK's first grid-connected turbine was actually put up here in Orkney in 1951, just along the road at Costa Head. It didn't last very long at all, and the Orkney weather got the better of it and it came down. But it didn't put Arcadians off, and in the 1980s they put up another turbine here at Burger Hill, which did a little bit better.
So after Gina's tune in this track, we have a brilliant polka written by Harv, and she wrote this about the wind turbine that her mum and dad put up on their farm. Now, as she mentioned just now, the Orkney weather can be a bit forceful for wind turbines sometimes, and that's just what happened to the turbine down at Wattle. One force 9 one winter. It was just too much for it, so she wrote this tune called Turbine Down.